More changes to PAWS, what kinds of changes the administration may institute, and how you will be affected.
And no more on-campus suspension, why the district is shutting down this program.
And 'tis the season, we have our first annual Christmas Light Tour, that and much more on this TigerCast News on this December 19th, 2011.
Hello, I'm Daniel Wetter.
And I'm Natasha Dev.
We begin today with developing news on the PAWS schedule. Our parent organization, the Eye of the Tiger, has confirmed Roseville High School administration is considering changing the PAWS schedule yet again.
It's not a practice that we want to abandon. It's something that we want to continue. But at the same time, this is an experiment. I mean, we're not locked into one schedule. We're going to try things and keep the things that are working really well and make changes to those things that are not.
So what are some possible changes? According to RHS teachers, the administration is considering an entirely new schedule. This was discussed at a recent faculty meeting. One teacher, who wishes to remain anonymous, said one of the possible schedules would add 10 minutes to the beginning of school, 25 minutes to the end of school, and a half an hour to lunch. This move would allow students with good grades to have a 1-hour lunch, while others would get help during the extra half hour. The reason this can't be done now is because of the amount of instructional minutes required by the state. Principal Brad Basham verified schedule changes were an option, but wouldn't specify what types of changes were being considered.
These are things that were expressed by teachers and students, and then at the last faculty meeting we kind of brainstormed some possible short-term solutions. So at the beginning of January we will continue to work on some possible changes that might fix that. And
he also acknowledged any schedule changes would go to the teachers for a vote. Smaller changes to PAWS this next semester could include reverting to a non-rotating PAWS period schedule, which would mean each PAWS period would be one set period every day. Another change could be the way students sign up for PAWS enrichments.
Next semester, students will no longer have the option of on-campus suspension. This news comes after the Roseville Joint Union High School District decided to scrap the program due to escalating costs affiliated with hiring a teacher to supervise the program.
And because of these really tough economic times right now, it's just not in the district's best interest. It's not wise to be spending that kind of money right now.
Students will now have to serve off-site suspensions. Principal Basham said RHS tried everything to try and save the program, which parents and teachers have both liked. In other news, the Moeller Gym basketball floor was refurbished. Girls basketball coach Ron Volk said the redone floor was welcomed by players.
When you can't stop and you're sliding, you could rip up hamstrings, you could have some injuries, and you can't run any kind of offense or play defense if you're sliding all over the floor. So it gives good footing and makes for better playing.
Switching topics, Roseville's English Language Development Program, or ELD, is now the focus of what could be called a review. The review is being headed by a Yolo County official who has pointed out many areas of improvement for Roseville. RHS must adhere to many ELD standards in order to be considered for various amounts of state and federal money.
You may have noticed a shakeup of the office staff recently. College and Career Center Cindy Travasso has taken the job of registrar, and receptionist Kim Moses has become the new College and Career Center tech.
Very big challenge. I'm learning there's a lot of things that, a lot of new duties that it's fun. It's going to take me a while. I get a little frustrated sometimes, but I really love this new job.
I'm very excited to get started. I think this is a great tool for the kids at Roseville to have, and I'm hoping that I can help everyone succeed and reach their full potential.
They both said they are still getting used to the new position.
Last Tuesday, the International Club had an international dinner in the cafeteria. The dinner was to fundraise for a trip to Los Angeles that the students in art history and International Club members are planning to take in the spring.
And now we move on to our first annual TigerCast Christmas Light Tour. We want to give you the best Roseville has to offer this year, so I hit the road to find those truly magical locations. My first stop was Twinwood Drive near Catherine Gates. This place is truly decked out and it is bright. and I mean bright, because the roofs are completely lit up, and you can also walk under archways, but you can get the entire experience just by driving by. We have come to Thurton Drive, which is a major stop on any Christmas light tour. You want to tune your radio to 99.5 FM to get the music that's playing, and these lights are coordinated to that music. And so you want to make your way out here. It's right off of Baseline Road, easy to get to, and it is a must-see for any Christmas light tour. And just 1 block away from Thurton Drive is Stryker Court. Here you will find a 50-foot lighted tree. The theme here is really Christmas trees. And what you can also find is a light show. Tune your radio to 88.5 FM. My final stop was the famed Dovewood Court in Orangevale. Even though this is a 30-minute drive, you will not be left unhappy at the end of the night. There are patriotic and Disney sceneries and even a light show that will be bound to leave you impressed. And this is a great way to end any Christmas light tour. But we don't just want you to see those lights on your computer screen, so we have an interactive map online at our website, eyethetigernews.com, where you can find all of the locations I visited. Also, on the back page of this week's edition of the Eye of the Tiger, you can find a complete guide to all of those locations. You can also scan this code with your smartphone to get all of the information right now.
In other holiday news, student government put on another year of Toys for Tots.
It's important. These kids, this could be the only present that they get for Christmas, so it kind of like changes their Christmas, so hopefully it'll be good.
Roughly 200 kindergartners filled the cafeteria to be brought presents by trusty old St. Nicholas and his elves. And this concludes our TigerCast today.
Don't forget to check out the latest news and sports online at eyethetigernews.com. And remember, we have that exclusive interactive map of Christmas lights on there too. We wanted to wish you happy holidays, and we will see you back here on January 30th.